That hurt me toe. Yes, mate. All right. Hello. You followed me in?
No, you followed me in.
Oh.
And I was watching it. I'm a first class member.
Oh, okay, mate.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
I just wanted to say hi.
Hello, how are you?
Can I get a photo? Because my son won't believe me that I've actually met you.
Okay.
I've got to. Yeah, can't miss something good. You miss the other 740 now, the cargo one, you can see.
What? Outbound?
No, it came in.
Oh.
I was driving around the perimeter.
Oh no, we were all over the place, mate.
Yeah, before I got stopped.
Do you live here then?
No. I flew in from the UK.
Oh, okay.
And you were actually filming the A380 I came in on, and you were saying, "Oh, I pity those poor guys having to sit on the A380."
Oh yes. And what happened? What was it like?
We sat on the A380 for I don't know, half an hour before we even got off the plane.
Really?
Yeah, and then customs.
Oh my God! Yeah, don't tell me about it, mate.
Did you get into that?
Yeah, with the big.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
And then when you get to the front, no welcome, no nothing, no. You know, no nice smiles or anything like that.
No.
How much money have you got on you, sir?
Yeah.
It's like,
we were quite lucky, as in because there were only two people doing the whole flight and a couple of other flights.
Oh.
And then as we were going round, because of course they've got like 5 or 6 people doing the US citizens, they then lifted the rope and let a load
yeah,
of
no,
us
that's
through.
what they did with that's what they did with us as well. It didn't really speed the process along massively, but it helped in some ways, you know. But then we had some individual try to jump the line, and that didn't turn out well for him, mate. I tell you.
It doesn't, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So when are you going back?
I'm going on a cruise tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What, on a big old blah blah ship? One of those. Really?
One of them, yeah. No, I'm living life. I lost my wife 2 years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, mate.
And you know, during not because of COVID, she had a heart attack, but you know, during the COVID time. And no, we both used to love watching the planes.
Oh, really? Oh, mate.
But here we are.
Let me give you a sticker, fella. It's the least I can do. There's one for your car, if you want to put one on your car. Probably get...
Avis will get upset with that, but I'm going to put it on the car at home.
Yeah, and there's a couple for your dog and bone.
But you've broadcasted nearly every hour you've been out here.
Oh,
just
mate.
Brilliant.
I know, man, I know. Well,
brilliant.
You got to, haven't you? You got to put the effort in.
Yeah.
And really, to be honest with you, I love aviation. I love airplanes, and
you
just
can tell.
Just
how can I politely put it? There are a couple of other people out there which are doing these similar kind of things, and when you watch them, you can tell that there isn't the passion that you've got.
Right. Yeah.
You know, it just there's an interest.
Yeah, it's just an ingrained.
It's the enthusiasm and the passion that comes out of your broadcast.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate that.
No, it is. It's just you can't help but follow it. And when I'm sitting in the office, I just got it on in the corner.
Yeah.
You know.
Brilliant. Do you want to say hello to the audience?
Yeah. Go on then. I'll say hi.
There you go.
Oh, what? Are we live?
Yeah, we're live, mate. Yeah.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, everyone's saying they hope you have a great cruise.
Oh, I didn't know I was on just then.
Yeah. You're going on one of those like 50 floor things, you know the.
No. I'm on the Norwegian Pearl, heading down to the Panama Canal.
Nice.
Back in my 20s.
Panama Canal.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So so you go through the Panama Canal and what? Come back up or?
Yeah. Well, this is a bit of a cheating one because you go into the Panama Canal through all the locks.
Yeah.
And then you then go to one of the cities there.
Right.
And then come back out later on the same day.
Right. Oh, so, I see. Okay.
Now, when I used to work for Cunard, I've done the Panama Canal 9 times, but that was back in my 20s.
Wow.
When I used to work for it.
Right.
And then, I just always, I'd said to the wife I was going to take a bag. Well, the cruise came up and I'm off.
I thought it was only container ships that.
No. You get all the cruise ships and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. I used to do a trip where it kind of started in LA, went down to Acapulco, through the Panama Canal, then all of the Jamaican dealers, and then ended up in Miami, and then back, and then back again, and back again.
Fantastic.
Yeah, but which was great. But yeah.
When are you off then?
Tomorrow morning.
Right.
I'm off, and then Yeah, I've got to tell you, on one of the Jamaican islands, and bear in mind this is Jamaica.
Yes.
Because that's one of the islands we're stopping in.
Yes.
I've decided rather than going on a tour, I'm going to rent a motorcycle.
Nice.
Yeah, right. Now it's a Harley Davidson. I'm
Nice.
From a dealer.
Yes.
In Jamaica.
Yes.
They've got the best company name ever.
Okay.
They call themselves Bob Marley Davidson.
Fantastic.
Genuinely.
Bob
It's
Marley
just-
Davidson.
And I'm looking
Love
at it going, really?
Yes.
So, yeah, that's got to be done.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gone quiet now.
Yeah. It
What's
has
going
gone
on?
quiet. Well, I tell you what though.
This is a good spot, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
I tell you what is amazing though. If we had to stop now,
Yeah.
we got a 747 going out, and,
Yeah.
and you know, and we were because right up till we were literally right up till when we were around there, the operations were still this way,
Yeah.
and now they just literally switched.
Yeah.
I mean, my wish and dream come true would be if they fired up that DC-8 and brought her out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there's two of them here, isn't there? But the other one's over the other side, undergoing maintenance, I think. But
I called
that'd
here
be a
yesterday
wonderful
into
thing.
this spot, and what was great is that, you know, some of the shorter haul flights, they were taking
Yes.
off, and the gear was going up
Yes,
right above us.
right here, yeah,
Right here.
yeah.
It's just great.
Yeah.
So,
have you been to the 94th Squadron?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been down there a couple of times. Yeah. Just, you know, come to Miami. I've done all of it down the South Beach and everything like that.
Oh, have you?
know. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
got
one
to,
thing. We don't. We never get that. Oh, is that your motor? Is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah. It's a bit more classy than what we've got. Yeah.
No, but yours is practical.
Yeah,
You know,
of course it is, man. Yeah.
That's the job.
And we've also got the sticks in the back there, which is these. That's what we've been using to do the. See, that's a tripod assembly.
That's a
with
tripod.
satellite. That's a tripod, but it unlocks
It's-
and swivels.
Carbon fibre, folks.
Carbon fibre, yeah. Yeah.
Not cheap.
No, not
Worth
cheap,
the-
but
worth
look
the
at.
money.
But you wouldn't be able to do that
No,
with
you
any
couldn't.
other set of sticks,
No.
man.
Do you
It's-
ever have any problem getting all of this kit through, you know, through
No,
customs or
no,
anything like that?
never. Not with all the stuff that we've got. It's always very.
Because I get stopped with a GoPro in a little bag. What's in here, sir? You know, a GoPro camera, and you turn up with the BBC, and it's kind of walk straight through.
Well,
So-
I'm careful in what I take through hand baggage and what I do check through, because you know this is the most important thing that comes with me everywhere. It never goes out of my sight, and I pack a camera in with it. So, you know, but you know, you've got to think of broadcast teams that travel around the world.
I know.
You know, and they've got Pele cases full of chargers and power banks and you know all that kind of stuff, electronic goods and stuff. But yeah, it is crazy how sometimes you might be sort of like interrogated for half an hour with, like you say, a little tiny GoPro cube. But yeah.
You had a good view from, I guess you were over in one
In
of
the Hilton, yeah, Blue
So,
Lagoon.
Yeah.
Great, it's great. I mean, to be honest with you,
I do a lot with Hilton. don't
No,
you?
no. They didn't know. They don't. They've got no idea who I am.
No.
The Hilton group, as a group, you know, the individual hotels are run and owned by individuals. Most of the time, they're franchised.
Okay.
So, for instance, the one at Heathrow is nothing to do with the one in the middle of T2, the T2 one. That's owned by the guy that owns the Renaissance. He built that hotel.
Wow.
And where I am at the Hyatt,
Yeah.
that was built by him as well. And that's why he's got a little putting green on top of the roof,
Lovely.
which is old and decrepit now and rotting away. But that just goes to show, you know, I mean,
Do you know what upsets me a little bit about the aviation industry is that when I was a lad,
Yeah.
my dad, my brother, we used to
Yeah.
go to Gatwick Airport,
yes,
where
yes,
they had the observation
yes, and you could
thing.
walk all the way
And-
out on the fingers and
And I could stand here now and say that is what brought my enthusiasm for aviation. I
Yeah.
was there, I was watching, you know, the old BAC 111s.
oh yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the old Comets.
Yeah,
Showing
yeah,
me
yeah.
age. You know, I'm still in my 50s, guys.
Yeah.
But, you know, and but that's what brought my passion for
Yes,
it.
of course.
And now you have to fight
Yes.
to get to find these
Of
places
course,
at
of
every
course you do.
airport.
Yeah.
And why airports don't jump on this
Yeah.
kind of thing
Yeah,
to
but they do. Like, well, some of them do.
Yeah,
Heathrow
some
definitely
do.
doesn't. They're
No,
not interested.
that's it.
Miami are sort of like, you know, they kind of accept and understand
Yeah.
that there are plane spotters. Places like Frankfurt, for example,
Yeah.
who are totally dedicated to the local community as well as the plane spotting community. So what they're saying is it's a bit like what you're saying, that as a kid you went to the airport and you found this brand new passion for aeroplanes because you were just amazed by it. They're opening that out to families and local communities, and also the plane spotting fraternity as well. So, you know, places like Frankfurt, I find that the European airports, you know, Schiphol, you know, are decent as well. I mean, blimey, they've got a McDonald's there, which is like, you know, completely dedicated, right down the side of the runway. And Brussels, you know, there are places that you know, airports and airfields that are.
I was out in Atlanta last year. And there's a hotel there. It sounds more than what it actually is. Called the Porsche. It's a Porsche hotel. It's one of the IHG hotel group. And you go in there, and when you go in there, there is the observation lounge right up the top.
Wow.
There's a bar.
Wow.
And they are just coming right down.
And where's that?
That's Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
interesting.
It's right next door to the Porsche, Porsche USA. And they got a museum there as well. For that, which is great. But yeah, you just get, and at night as well, you can
we'll have to check that out next time we're there.
You know, with a cocktail in your hand.
Yeah. No, I mean, we've done Atlanta, and it was pretty. It was pretty intense.
Because I was interested. I wonder if he's going to be in the same hotel
as
well.
Yeah.
And you weren't. You were more direct. So because to be fair, you could either see them coming in or going out, not in the middle where it's in and out. You know. So
didn't we have a problem there, Jilly, at Atlanta, with the signal in the airport, in the hotel? I seem to recall.
But no, that hotel.
Sorry. I was just getting.
It's good to see Jilly.
Yeah.
It really is. We hear so much of her every day.
I'm sure. Is anyone saying about these birds, Jilly? It's definitely the male and the female, isn't it? That's the black one. They're almost like walk like dinosaurs, though, don't they? Like raptors. Well, it's getting very hot.
It is.
And I think it's getting towards the time when we need to go and get something to eat, Jilly, and then think about.
And the Squadron place is closed today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Because you could sit there.
Oh, I think it actually opens later on, doesn't it? I think it opens later on, or maybe at lunchtime, perhaps. Yeah. It wasn't a Mexican restaurant last time I was here. Incoming 3:30. Nice. Okay, let's grab that then. Oh, I got him. Wow, it's hot, man. It's hot. I can get the touchdown if I get up on this. So we're not gonna get the full approach, folks, but we're gonna get the touchdown. That's the key. Yeah. It's a big old rock. Makes you wonder what this rock is doing here, isn't it? Any moment now, folks. A lovely chap. That's the Carter Hire, isn't it? That's the Carter Hire. That's the Impractical Carter Hire. Here she comes. She comes. Yeah. Nice. Hey. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's it. I think we're going to sign off now. Oh, look at that lovely herony type. What's he doing? Doesn't quite know where he wants to go, does he? Oh, he's up there in a tree, look. Hey?
Anything else doing?
Uh,
I was telling the folks today it's nearly 30 degrees today, and they're just saying, oh, we know what it's like, but it's a different kind of heat.
Yeah, it is a different.
There's no burning to it. It's
No,
like a dry heat.
It's a very dry heat.
I have a
It's like Vegas,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah. Have you ever done the boneyard out in Arizona?
No, we were talking about that last night.
That's
Just
a bit
because
spooky.
it's yeah, because there's a couple of things linked to the reason why we haven't done it. First of all is because most of the boneyards have agreements and contracts with the airlines. Even though you see an aircraft sitting there with its livery on and all that kind of thing, you think, well, that's long gone and long forgotten about. But the airlines still have a relationship with the owners. So the owners would not, the airlines wouldn't be very happy, or the operators, or the lease company even would not be happy with their partners showing the world their aircraft in a boneyard. Even though it's got some. I mean, Qantas have done some stuff there before, but it just filmed Qantas. With us, it's too complex, and also you don't want to see aircraft being broken up. No. I'm fascinated. I could walk through a boneyard all day long, because of the historic aircraft in there. Like old Constellations, DC-8s, DC-10s, Tri-Stars, 747s, just sitting there like, partly broken up, with segments missing, and it's just a fascinating place to go to.
I don't like them seeing being broken up.
No. I've been to, and we were talking about this last night. I went to St Athan.
Yeah.
And I went to meet. I had a meeting with the owner.
Yeah.
And we walked down to the area where they break them up. And as we were walking down there, it was out of sight, but I could hear this crushing, this metal being crushed, and then I walked around the corner, and this poor 737 or 320 or whatever it was just being lifted up and smashed to pieces, and it was almost crying out, Yeah, I mean, really, here, there are no other spots. There is a spot right the way over the other side. Oh, look at that UPS going up. Yeah, we've got a... God, look at the climb rate on that thing, man.
Going back to the boneyard, what is good is that you can see this resurgence at the moment of the 747s into cargo.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
They've got those engines on them, you know. It's
yeah.
just, you know.
Yeah, I mean there is a huge shortage of cargo aircraft, believe it or not. Yeah. I think I heard a crazy factoid a few months back that apparently there are only 200 available aircraft, freighter aircraft. I think it was around about the time when the MotoGP had a problem with their delivery because the aircraft were delayed. So they ended up not having a Friday practice because the aircraft didn't arrive. The freight, you know, they use like 747s or something like that, like Formula One do as well. But and that's all DHL contracted. Yeah. But there's a huge demand. But the biggest stuff that's being done at the moment is the A330 and the 767. Yeah. So those old aircraft are being, you know, like the old Virgin A330-200s will probably, from their lease companies, go off to be converted.
Yeah. I mean, the 767s are great because they got so much power.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, you know, but
power and capacity. Yeah. You know.
I was watching a YouTube thing. And it was on that the new Air Force Ones.
Right.
And they obviously wanted 747s.
Yes.
And Boeing weren't prepared to build them brand new ones. So they got some partly used, which they've taken out.
Yeah, you know what? It was actually I think it was the Russian aircraft. I think they were slated for Russia. Those aircraft. And this is long before the conflict.
Really?
Yeah. They were. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the two aircraft, ironically, that are now Air Force One, that have been, you know, because it's going to take years for them to literally strip them apart and you know, rebuild them almost, you know. But I think they were Russian for Aeroflot, and then they didn't want them, and so
there's a bonus.
yeah. The irony of it, though. Yeah. Right, GP, what are we going to do? Go and get some grub. Yeah.
Sounds like lunch.
So
it's been a pleasure to meet you.
No, and you as well. Thank you very much.
If we'd have met a couple of days ago, I'd have taken you guys out for dinner.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
You know, I kept watching you, and I was there, and you were here, and you were everywhere. So didn't quite happen, but we'll meet up again.
But we've met. Listen, have a great trip. Enjoy your cruise, and we'll see you soon.
See you later, folks.
Take care. Cheers. Bye bye. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Are we turning off? Yeah, but don't turn the router off. Don't turn the router off. Don't turn the router off. Don't turn the bond off, you mean? Or turn... Stand by. I'm just gonna. I'm still live. Yeah. Hold on. Lovely fella. Oh, blimey, that's sweaty. I'm just gonna holster it. Oh, is that my holster? So he went with a quack and a waddle and a quack.
The network key is correct.
Audio's on, GP. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That fan is running. Wow, that is hot, man. That is hot.
It's not working. I know.
Just no numbers, no asterisk, all uppercase.
All uppercase. Oh, yeah. Okay. There we go.
Are we still live then?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, that bond is seriously baking, man. Even though I've got the fan.
It's not the only one. I'm like dripping here. Come on. Unable to connect. Oh, for the love of God.
Always meet someone on our travels, man. It's lovely, isn't it? What a lovely fella.
I'll have to try and figure this out.
Well, we got a jumbo jet, didn't we? what have we got time-wise? Midday. Still kind of got a couple of hours before we sort of like want to. I mean, I've got to gas up. I'll tell you what, we'll gas up over there. You got my phone going there, haven't you?
I've got an idea.
You don't need me at the moment, do
No,
you?
I don't need
I
you.
can just. Oh, jeez.
I've got an idea. It's okay.
I'm
It's all
surplus.
good in
I'm
the
surplus to requirements. Did anyone say what those birds were?
Somebody said Baltimore Ravens, but I'm not quite sure if that was a joke.
Right. Let's fire this up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna, put some gas in it.
I am melting to me, you know. Stick my head under the cold. I know it is.
What?
The screen's filthy, and that's because I was cleaning it with a wet wipe in the dark.
Right. Okay, can we turn into there? No, gotta go straight across. Hey, 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 hey. You ready to go? Yeah. See you later, man. Drive safe.